pass for 3. And right now, they're up by 27. This is their largest lead of the game. Patty A for 3. Kaboom. The Heat have scored 10 unanswered points, and they're on a 23-6 run. They've cut the deficit to 10. Oh, baby! LeBron, pull up 3. It's good! Yes, you have to have heart. Cavaliers with just under 14 seconds to play, down 1.
Obviously, you got to look for Kyrie Irving.
Here's Irving with 3.
Oh!
Get away! The Heat win the game! Norris Cole! This is your state, and this is your night.
Way to Cleveland for the Thanksgiving holiday, and they do it with a 7-game winning streak. Oh, this team's having fun and looking every bit the part of a 2-time defending NBA champ. Tonight, Heat basketball on Sunsports in Cleveland as Miami taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Anytime the Heat go to Cleveland, they first of all bundle up, and second of all, LeBron James, of course, the focus, playing much of his career in Cleveland near his hometown of Akron. Dwayne Wade, also a big part of Miami's 7-game winning streak. And Mario Chalmers expected back in the lineup tonight, the latest on Rio and all the Heat players.
On this night before Thanksgiving in cold, snowy, and windy Cleveland, the Heat are in a taking, not giving mood. Hungry Miami wants an 8th straight victory and make it another November to remember for the 2-time defending world champions. We welcome everybody inside the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. First of 3 games this season between the Heat and the Cavaliers. We always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat.
Thanksgiving, I think, for me, it's about the, kind of the camaraderie between family, between friends. Everyone sharing stories, everyone sharing moments together, spending that time, and it's just about love. It's about being thankful.
My favorite part of Thanksgiving is being able to celebrate and eat with your family and friends. I love turkey, love macaroni and cheese and yams. And also my Cowboys play on every Thanksgiving too. So not only do I get to eat, get my belly full, great dessert, I get an opportunity to watch my favorite football team.
My favorite part of Thanksgiving is food.
Obviously, I love turkey like everyone else. I love stuffing. I love sweet potato pie.
Turkey, ham, dressing, corn.
Fried turkey, macaroni and cheese, creamed corn, green beans, candy yams.
I love mac and cheese. I love collard greens.
Green beans.
Stuffing with a little light gravy.
Cranberry sauce. Salad.
A little bit of greens. I'm not a big greens guy, but a little bit of greens.
Dessert and a diet drink.
A nice cold ice water.
That's pretty much it. And sleeping on the couch and watching football after.
Most of anything, I just love, what it brings to the table for everyone. And it's just a moment to sit back, reflect, and just be thankful.
And getting out and taking advantage of a lot of miscues by Cleveland. They were able to make shots in their offense and then get out and get semi-transition or fast break type opportunities. The Heat really got some easy buckets. 9-0, they outscored Cleveland in the fast break. And then look at the inside-outside action they get there. Look at the ball movement here, continuing to share the ball. 12 assists, which is awesome ball movement. Being able to share and get good looks in the focus, the concentration, and you really see it 1 through 12, who's ever out there playing, they're playing more consistently. You don't see the breakdowns. You see the energy level continue to stay high throughout the game. And look at how many black jerseys are converging anytime anyone makes a move going towards the basket, and the active hands getting in the passing lanes. They're interchangeable. You see the ability to, again, translate from defense to offense quickly and get easy baskets. That's just a smart play there by Chris Anderson, pulling the chair out from underneath Varejao and getting him to shoot an off-balance shot. So just, I think, a great overall job, and they're holding teams down underneath 40%. A nice change. It's something that I think we're seeing during this win streak. The Heat are really making more of an effort to run. They're getting out on the break. 17 fast break points. Almost 18% of their offense coming on the break. And it's great because you have advantages. You have advantages in terms of numbers, whether it's 3-on-2 or 2-on-1. You have advantages rebounding the ball if you miss because you have the momentum going to the rim. You can pick up fouls. And the Heat are just getting great shots. They're not just doing it off their defense either. They are creating turnovers, and that was their identity last year. But they're also doing it off misses. They're just getting out and pushing and getting their athletes out on the break. And it's really important for this team to do that, I believe, in order to be successful.
Numbers don't lie. What this team has been doing, moving that basketball around, and tonight getting it done with those fast breaks. Game summary right now. You see right there, John, and good balance with LeBron and Wade. That's kind of the way you want it, having that 1-2 bunch, your two big scorers going out and scoring.
Shoot, win, pass, obviously getting it done on the backboards and then defensively, and I think it's always fun for him to come home. He got out early. He was aggressive on the break, a vast array of moves. This turnaround jumper game that he's been able to develop in terms of punishment in the post on guys is fun to watch. And right here, cherry picking a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, he's in his
You can do that now and then.
he's got to be allowed to do that, but he was very efficient again. And what I like is not only is he scoring the ball and shooting a high percentage, he's getting to the line, Will. 9 of 11 again after being 11 for 11 in the last game. So he's drawing fouls. He's getting really good touches around the basket. 8 assists, 3 steals, only 1 turnover. So very efficient with the basketball and just, takes care of it, too. He's not careless at all with the basketball. In the first quarter in particular, he was going to the basket, being very aggressive, using his size in the post, similar to LeBron. Had an undersized player on him and used his size to get inside there. Look again how close he is to the rim here. This action, starting about 6 feet from the basket. And here getting behind the defense, somehow fooling them. He's done such a great job learning how to move without the ball, and this is vintage Wade. Operating off the dribble when he gets that mid-range game going. We've seen it so many times, so difficult to stop. Look at the flip shot here. So solid performance by D. Wade.
Beasley, meantime, John, what have you seen in him? You mentioned early in the season, this is not easy. A guy who's used to starting and having the ball in his hands, but what have you seen his ability to create?
Yeah, it's impressive, Will, because you're right. It's a totally different role. When you're used to starting, you know you're going to get a lot of minutes. You can let the game come to you. He has been aggressive coming off the bench, looking for his shot and making plays and doing it efficiently, which is impressive to me. He's always been a volume-type scorer, meaning he needs a lot of shots to score, and he's doing it much more efficiently because he has to. He's just not getting touches. But here he does it by getting offensive rebounds. He knows they're not going to call a lot of plays for him, so he's got to find other ways to score. He does it with getting 9 rebounds, a season high, 17 points for him off the bench, a big lift on the road.
On the road, 11 of their last 12, and Miami's now defeated Cleveland 8 straight times as well. So the Heat win it by the final score of 95-84. Miami goes to 12-3. The Cavaliers drop their 4th in a row, and they fall to 4-11. And Tony, I know LeBron had 28, and Wade had 22, and Beasley had 17. But this game was all about defense for the Heat. They hold the Cavaliers to 34.9%, which equals the best field goal percentage defense this season by the Heat.
Very good defense interiorly, active defense by the bigs of the Miami Heat. You got Beasley, you got Birdman, you had Chris Bosh. Excellent job.
Dwayne Wade, Tony, had 10 of his 22 in the 4th quarter. He finishes 10 for 14 and patiently waiting in the winner's circle with Mr. Jackson.
Eric, I thank you very much. Dwayne, first of all, happy Thanksgiving. Secondly, congratulations on this 8th straight win. Defensively, you guys cranked it up. This team was shooting 55% after the first. You guys whittled them down nearly to 30%. What was key?
Well, we had to get into it. Early on, they was a little comfortable coming out the pick and rolls. So our big guys and our guards, we had to get up in the ball a little more. Our big guys had to put more pressure on it and just make it tougher on them. So we was able to do that and make them take tougher shots. Defense is primary and foremost for you all, but offensively, you look good, man. I mean, you started the first quarter off flowing. You ended off pretty close to perfect. What's rolling along for you? Just being aggressive and doing what I normally do, and that's take high percentage shots. take high.
You knew you were getting something.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, my teammates came out looking for me. I had a mismatch early, so I wanted to take advantage of it.
That face is always special. It really is. It's a holiday face. That's when you can love that one. My goodness. What do you like mostly about what your team is doing right now overall, the way you guys are putting together this nice little win streak?
I just like how unselfish we are. And no one's really caring about scoring the basketball. No one's really caring about how many touches they get. It's just about making the right play. And, you know, we start working our habits now. You know, later on when we really need it, it will be there. So, you know, I love this team. And now we're going to go eat some great Thanksgiving at the James's house. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And eat up.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. You almost were thankful for you tying Dennis Johnson for most blocks for players under 6'4".
I had 2 tonight, and it's Thanksgiving, so I ain't gonna trip, but I had 2 blocks tonight, but that's okay. It's a long season.
You got some steals out of it, though.
I don't want steals. I want blocks. I want to get this over with. All right? They knew it here. No, I'm just fine. It's like, whatever. I get it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my man.
Showing the one right now that he wanted the most, but it was a wonderful steal. You knew something was coming. I still think the cartwheel's unstoppable. But that LBJ face is something only you can love during the holidays. As the Heat are victorious, 95-84. You decide. Victories are rolling through for the Miami Heat, just like the Dwayne Wade cartwheel. 8 in a row, party people. Enjoy. Much more coming back here on Sunsports, so stay right there.
Once again, the final tonight, 95-84. If you want to watch a replay of tonight's game, just turn into Sunsports tonight at midnight or tomorrow. Not a little bad way to spend your Thanksgiving at noon to relive this one. Heat basketball returns to Sunsports Friday when the Heat take on the Toronto Raptors. We'll be back here in studio. Jax, Tony, Eric, and the gang north of the border. Heat Live delivered by Papa John's at 6:30. This has been a presentation of our Sunsports exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. Now, here's your final take.